sailors, and welcome to another episode of My Salty Sea Life. If you're new to the channel, my name's Larkin and I will be your host as we take an inside look at what it's really like to live and work aboard a ship in the salty seas. My Salty Sea Life also includes what I'm doing when I'm not on the ship. Working on ships isn't like your normal 9-to-5 job where you get to come home every night. Usually, sailors have what's called a rotation or a hitch. During a rotation, which can be anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 months or more, the sailor lives on board full time. It's hard work and tough to be away from home for so long. But on the positive side, it affords us long chunks of time off. Normally, my ship is 3 months on, 3 months off. That's 3 months working full time and living on board the vessel, and 3 months off. During my off time, I'm usually traveling or I'm at home visiting with family and friends. This time when I got off the vessel, I decided to give this van life I've been hearing so much about a try. Now I'm going to give you a tour of the van. Without further ado, I give you Van Haven. It's got this bohemian vibe, which I really love. It's just fun whenever I come back from the beach or anything to come in, and this is my little oasis, my home. Plus, it definitely got a lot of attention. People are like, what is it? Oh my gosh. They didn't realize that I had a little house on wheels. Because from outside, it's really nondescript. Got the macrame drapes, the flowers and little twinkle lights. And it's really nice. It's all wood, floor to ceiling, which is really great, especially for when you're coming in from the beach and you're all, wet and sandy. It was nice. Any sand that I got in, I could just broom it up every day, which was really cool. We got a little cabinet here with a tabletop, and inside the cabinet is a nice battery. It's charged by the solar panel up on the top, and that charges my laptop, my phone, my speakers, my cameras, all my stuff. It charges everything, so that was really convenient to have. Got a little table, little plant. Underneath here, we've got different baskets for different things you might need, like toiletries or blankets, towels, stuff like that. That's what I've been using it for. And then underneath here, there's another compartment, and that's where I kept all my luggage and things. So yeah, and then, oh my gosh, the best part is the bed. It's super comfortable. They got, I think it's like a memory foam bed, so super comfortable. And then I've got a fan up here that I would turn on at night so that, I was never too hot. Even though it's Hawaii, it wasn't too hot. It was super comfortable. Yeah, and you can just pull over anywhere and make it your home, which is really beautiful. It's really nice, and what a wonderful place to do it in, Hawaii. One of my favorite things to do in here is just pull over just at a parking lot or on the side of the beach and be able to just open up the back doors and have a nice comfortable bed just to take in the scene. Watch the birds go by, watch the people go by, watch the waves go by, watch it all go by. Doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. I rented the van through Outdoorsy.com. The owner, Lucas, was amazing helping me plan my vacation and also answering any questions I had about van life. Also going to leave a link for his van and Outdoorsy.com in the description box. That way you can check out van life for yourself on your next vacation. Now, who's ready for some science? I know I am. As promised, this week we will take a look at this beautiful piece of data collection equipment, the CTD. That stands for Conductivity, Temperature, and Depth. The CTD has a rosette of 24 12-liter bottles we can send down over 5,000 meters. We fill the bottles up at varying levels during the CTD's retrieval. Collecting from different depths gives us a bigger picture of what's happening below the surface. She's also equipped with an electronic sensor for conductivity, temperature, and pressure. Let's talk about water conductivity. If you have fresh distilled water, you will not conduct electricity. But if you start adding ions like salt to the water, it becomes more and more conductive. What started out as an infinite resistor is now a conductor of electricity. Okay, just to be clear, this only goes for distilled water. Distilled water is a non-conductor of electricity, but anything else is. So don't start tap dancing in puddles while you're trying to blow your hair dry straight, just because Larkin said that water is not a conductor of electricity. It is a conductor of electricity if it is not distilled. Once the CTD is in the lab, the scientists begin the sampling process.
What we call it, milking the cow. That's the scientific term for it. Suckling at the teat of the seed.
I told you these scientists were funny. Okay, next step. In order to get a good sample, they rinse the clean collection jugs with seawater 3 times. The containers are numbered to match the CTD bottle they came from. Now that we've collected all of our water, it's time to put these containers on the rack. Once the containers are set up, we will use gas pressure to push the water through small filters. The filters are catching all the particles from our water sample. This collection process is mainly to find the nitrogen and carbon levels of these waters. Now, what do we do with these little filters?
A little piece of foil, and we put the filter on there.
Okay.
We close it up, and this is really important. This is the cruise number. This is the ID. This is the name for this sample.
Okay.
It's Hot Cruise 324. We're at Station 2, which is Station Aloha. The third number is the cast. This is the 6th cast at Station 2.
Okay.
And the 9 is the Niskin bottle. 324, Station 2, Cast 6, Bottle 9.
These samples are ready to chill out in the freezer until we get back to the lab on land. So my question was, how do they get the carbon and nitrogen levels from these little filters? This part was really cool. Step 1, dry out the filters. Step 2, fold the foil into a tiny ball like a bullet. Step 3, the tiny bullet gets sent through an instrument that burns it. Step 4, when the sample burns, it releases a carbon dioxide and a nitrogen gas. Step 5, the instrument then measures these levels of carbon dioxide and nitrogen gas. Boom! You've got your data! Thank you all so much for joining me. This one was really fun to make. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love hearing from you all. Make sure to hit like and subscribe to catch more of my salty sea life, especially next week. It's a holiday episode. Okay, I'm off trying to make it to the beach in time for the sunset. Just trying to make that sunset. It in time for the sunset. Look at the clouds. They're pink. How are the clouds pink?